In this video, we are going to focus on inverse proportion. You will find this on page 38 in the Namibia Ordinary Level Mathematics textbook, y equals mx plus c to success. Inverse or indirect proportion. Inversely proportional, one value decreases at the same rate as the other increases. Okay. So let's look at an example, and let's first look at a very basic method of doing it. A library has funds to buy 200 books that cost $150 each. How many books costing 100 each could be bought instead? So what's happening? The price of the books go down. It goes down. So what will happen? You have this specific amount of money, so you will be able to buy more books. So the less costs more books in its inverse proportional. Okay, and you can make a table, but I always like to just use this formula, and this is actually coming from the hyperbole. So it's xy equals k. Instead of multiplying over cross, I multiply like this in a horizontal line. So I fill in, so it's 200 books costing 150. So actually this value of k is the amount of money this library is having. So now I'm going to substitute k, and I'm just basically going to substitute now the cost of the book. So actually I'm just going to take this, divide by this. So 300 books could be bought if the books is costing less. Okay. Again, I want you to stop the video, and I want you, so I'm going to put this up. Do try now 35, and I want you to do number 1. You can continue the video as soon as you are finished. Okay, I just want to get the place, and then I'm just going to continue. Okay. A supplier delivers a regular quantity of bulk feed to a rabbit farm. The quantity lasts for 14 days when there are 500 rabbits. Okay, how long does the quantity last when the number of rabbits is 420? Now remember, they're going to give the rabbits exactly the same amount of food every day. So if there's less rabbits, the food is going to last longer. So rabbits go down, food, days of food go up in direct proportion. Okay, still I like always to just write what is the two things. They are talking about rabbits. Just two B's there, rabbits, and they talk about days. And again, we can call this X and this Y. So it's rabbits, 500 rabbits, and it's going to last 14. Okay, so again, if I want to find that bulk quantity, I'm going to say XY equals K. So taking that 500, multiplying it with the 14, and that will give me the value of K. So I will find that the value of K is 7,000. And then I use this formula again. I put in the 7,000, and I put, and now remember, how long does the quantity last? When the number of rabbits is 420. So in the place it's 420. Again, let's just get it correct. And I divide by 420, and I divide by 420, and the value of y, what will be the value of y? It's 16.67 days. So therefore, how long does the quantity last? When the number of it will last 16.67 days. So almost 17 days. And now if I have to change to B, how many rabbits can be fed for 20 days? Now remember, use this red again. So it's again, I actually don't even have to write this again because I know already the value of K. So, I think I'm not going to write it, otherwise I make you. So I already know the value of k, because it's exactly the same as that one, is 7,000. And then I'm just going to do the second part. I fill in the 7,000, and now, in this case, how many rabbits can be fed for 20 days? So there's 20, and I don't know eggs, but I know the days. So I divide by 20, and I divide by 20, and 700 divided by 20, what will it be? 350. So therefore, how many rabbits can be fed? 350 rabbits. Okay, let's just get that. Rabbits can be fed for 20 days. Okay, let's go on to the little bit more complicated one. So again, it's that equation. Again, you can do it on method A, but in this case, I want to only focus on method 2 in the videos. The brightness B of an object varies inversely, so it's indirect, as the square of the distance of the object from a light. So when D is 12, B is 2. Find the equation. Now again, you start again by saying B, the in proportion sign, but because it's indirect, you say 1 over D squared. In direct, you put it on the same line, but in indirect, you say 1 over. And again, you put in the value of K. You can put it in front, but I just want to show you, if you have K, multiply 1 over D squared, put it over 1, and can you see actually what's happening? The K is ending on top. And then you substitute again that values. And then the value of B, the value of K will be 288. And then take that equation and just put in the place of K, 288. So write the equation. And then, so this is for number A. Find the value of B when D is 3. So just substitute it there, the 3, and it's 32. Okay. I think the example, no, here is an example. Let's see if we can use that one. Yeah. But again, I want you only to use, No, I think I'm going to let you do an example on the next page. Let's just make it a bit bigger. I want you to do, that's great, do number 3. Stop the video, do number 3. As soon as you are finished, you can continue the video. And I only want you to do it on method 2. Okay, for the video. In the teacher's guide, you will find method 1 as well as method 2. So when a cup of water is poured in a cylinder, the depth H of the water is inversely proportional to the square of the base radius R of the cylinder. When the radius is free, the depth of the water is 24. Find the depth when the radius is 6. Okay, so if I look at this one, so let's just quickly, we start, it's indirect. So we're going to say H. Okay, so this is number 3. So depth of the water is inversely, but keep the proportional sign. Inversely, you say 1 to the square of the base radius. So you're just going to say R squared. Okay, so basically, you are just going to make it an equation by putting a K there. And now you're just going to substitute that values. So when the radius is 3, H is 24. K over 9. Okay, and basically, you're just going to put it over 1, multiply over cross. So K is going to be 9 times 24. And that is going to give you a value of 216. Okay, so therefore, in number A, the equation will be H equals 216 over R squared. And then for number B, let's just go to number B. Oh, no, find the depth of when the radius is 6. Okay, this is actually not a and a B. So if there's not a and a B, I want to show you this. You basically come to the formula and then use the formula. So, and then we will just say H equals, and now in the place of when the radius is 6. So 216, and that's going to be 6 squared. So it's 216 over 36, and that is going to give me a value of 6. So what is the question? Find the depth of when the radius is 6. So therefore, the depth of the water is, let's just find when the radius is 6. It's actually the same, do you see? Is 6, and I just want to see that the water was in meters. When the radius, you see the depth of centimeters. Find the depth when the radius is 6. So it's going to be 6 centimeter. Okay, so the depth of the water is 6 centimeter, and that will be the final answer.